Hi everyone, I'm Erin Sawyer and I'm going to be a senior on Farmington United Varsity Pom this year, and I'm super excited to share some tips with you guys as tryouts get closer. So a little bit more about myself before we get started. I've been pomming for almost 10 years now. I started in 2008 at Mid-American Studio taking pom classes, and then in 2015 I tried out for Farmington United and made varsity my freshman year, and I've been on varsity ever since. And then I've also been a 2-year Mid-American Pom-Pom All-Star, hoping to make that 3 this summer. And so I've been through a lot of really successful tryouts, and I'm here to help you guys out. The first part of a successful tryout is appearance. You want to make sure that you're looking neat and put together so that you can make a great first impression on the coaches or whoever else might be judging your tryout. That starts with following the guidelines for what they tell you to wear on tryout day. So on Farmington United this year, we're asking for black tops, black bottoms, but other teams might ask for something else. Whatever it is, make sure you follow it as best you can. So you want to go as plain as possible for tops and bottoms, just to keep everyone looking uniform. Beyond that, for hair, you want to make sure that it's pulled back, no flyaways, so that you can see your beautiful face. And then shoes, just athletic shoes that you can jump and kick and do all that good stuff in. Next up is showmanship. So in Pom, we use showmanship as a broad term to describe anything that makes it look like you're having fun, and it's really just what makes it a performance. So one component of that is smiling, and whenever you're performing, you want to make sure that that smile never leaves your face unless you're making another cute facial expression. So you want to have your base smile that's going to be huge with teeth. You want to smile with your eyes too and engage all of your face muscles to make sure that you look happy, you look excited, so just a big grin. And then beyond that, you can use facials or facial expressions to kind of jazz it up a little bit. So you can do like an open smile, you can do a kissy face, you can do a wink if you can do that. We also say that you can do the vowels is a good way to remember it. So A, E, I, O, U is always cute. Just no tongues. No tongues. No one wants to see that. So just keep your tongue in your mouth. But other than that, cute faces are great. Beyond that, you want to make sure that your chin is always up. That's something we do in Pom. It's something that it's kind of hard to get used to, but we do it at competition. It makes you look really confident in your routine and helps the audience see your face because usually they're above us. Right after that, you want to make sure that you have great posture, and Pom posture is a little bit different from anything you might have done before, so it's like overcorrected. So you want to make sure that your back is a little bit arched, you want your shoulders back, you want your chest forward, and you want to maintain that throughout your routine no matter what move you're doing. No matter if you're kicking, you want to just keep it up here. So again, all that showmanship goes into nice posture, you've got your chin up, and you've got a big grin. And then really, showmanship is just about being confident. It's about making it look like you're having fun, because when you look like you're having fun, you're fun to watch, and being fun to watch makes the coaches want to put you on their team. So next I want to talk about how we hit moves in Pom. So in Pom, especially Mid-American style Pom, we like to hit things big, and we also like to hit things stiff. So that means that you're balancing power and control in every single move. So you want to hit moves as hard as you possibly can, but you also want to really squeeze and keep them controlled so they hit kind of sharp and snappy. The easiest way to explain that is to demonstrate it. So when you're looking at someone executing a Pom routine, placing it there kind of like this, obviously that's very over-exaggerated. Most people will kind of do it like this. It looks a lot different than whipping out your arms and whipping them back in. So whip, whip. And you can actually hear like my hands hitting my chest with that because I'm putting so much power into every move. But putting power in isn't enough, because if you're going to put too much power in without any control, you're going to kind of flail around. So you want to really make sure that you're squeezing every muscle in your body on every move. Even if you think that you're not using that muscle, chances are if you engage it, it'll help you, especially your abs. And when you're doing leg work, you want to especially engage your thighs, your glutes, all that good stuff. You want to make sure that you're squeezing your muscles to get all your moves as stiff as you possibly can. Another key part of executing your tryout routine really well is form. So form is where the moves actually are. So you want to make sure that you are really watching your demos when they're teaching you the routine to make sure that you've got everything down where it's supposed to be. So for those of you who are new to Pom, you probably don't know a lot of the terminology that we use, but that's okay. Just really watch your demos for now. If you do know the terminology, make sure you're hitting it. Make sure that you know where your V's are. So your V's should be, for example, just right up here. You want your shoulders back. You want them, they should look like a V. You don't want them out here. You don't want them too far up. Shoots are another common one. You want them to be really right by your ear and completely straight, if you guys can see that. That's just 2 examples. Again, watch your demos, make sure that you're putting moves in the right places. Beyond that, with kicks and jumps, not everyone is going to have the flexibility and height right away. You can't perfect a toe touch in a week. That's just not going to happen. But what you can do is you can hit it with really good form even if you don't have great height, and that's going to look a lot more impressive to the coaches and to the judges than if you do a high toe touch with not so great form. Same goes for kicks. You want to make sure that both legs are straight at all times. You want to make sure that you have good form. And again, the people at your tryout should teach you this, and if not, ask. Ask what good form is. Ask for someone to look at your toe touch. Ask for someone to look at your rock star. Whatever they're having you to do, ask them to look at it. I'm sure they'd love to help out, and it's really important that you place everything in the right spot and that you're executing moves as best you can, even if you don't have the flexibility yet. Tryout behavior is kind of given, but it's really important. Just the most important thing is respect. So if coaches are talking, if girls are talking, they're trying to tell you something important, they're teaching you the routine, you want to make sure that you're listening to them and you're giving them your full attention. Coaches are looking for respectful teammates, girls are looking for respectful teammates, so that's going to make a good impression. If you're really respectful, you're coming in ready to work hard. Beyond that, you can be positive, be nice, all the usual good stuff that makes you a good candidate for the team. The last thing I want to tell you guys is just not to stress too much. Tryouts can be a really nerve-wracking time whether you're new or you're returning, because it can be scary to go up in front of people and be judged. But it's really exciting to be trying out for your pom team, so just embrace it, be confident, be ready to work hard, and you'll be all set. Don't be too nervous to do your performance. If you make a mistake, that's okay. Just hit the routine really confidently, hit the routine with all the showmanship, the stiffness, the form that we just talked about. I'd much rather see someone hit a routine really hard and put on a great performance with a few mistakes that were hit well than someone kind of half doing the routine because they're insecure, they're unsure of what they're doing. And if you blank out, don't panic, don't worry, just come back to home base, which is going to be shelf, so either hands clasped or if you have palms, hands together in the middle of your chest, and that huge smile that we talked about until you can catch back on. Again, it happens to everyone, don't worry about it, just show them you're a great performer. You're here to show them that you are going to be a great performer and a great teammate. You don't need to show them that you're a perfect pommer or you perfected all your pom skills in 1 week or however long your tryouts went on for. That's not the goal here. The goal here is to fill a team as best that they possibly can. So just go out there, do your best, and have fun.